Hi, Godzo Medicine PS4 and PS5 and Medic Maniac YouTube, and a few pictures introducing Aloy and Fireclaws because I need Fireclaw sack webbing, so Aloy and I are off hunting to get this requirement that we need for our upgrades for our weapons and outfits and stuff. And I started off just needing a couple of bits of Fireclaw sack webbing, but then it turned out that I needed more. So what I did was, there's 4 walkers around here. I think there's Apex Red Eye walkers and 3 of them, and I think there's another sort of weaker walker, and I took them out stealthily. And every time you come here for a Fireclaw, you're going to need to take them out stealthily, because otherwise, you know, you're going to have to fight them and a Fireclaw. And then, as you can see, what I did was I went for the components on the back of it and at the top of its back between its shoulders. And then, as you can see, I used ice, and then I just used my 3 shots on my bow to do damage and try and aim for the weak spot on the eyes, which is quite a small area really. But all I was concerned about is that I didn't puncture the sack webbing, and I didn't, you know, ruin my chances of getting that drop, because that's why I'm here. So I used the arena and, you know, the elevation of there's 2 bits to the sides on this one where you get a bit of elevation, and I used that and went round, looped round it, and obviously it jumps up there, as you can see, and Aloy's down at the moment, so I used that area to help evade its attacks and do it damage. This one's just a regular Fireclaw. It's not an Apex variant, although we do fight an Apex one in this video, so you'll see that. Lunging attack there that we managed to avoid. Can get caught quite easily in those ones. And there you go, over it goes, and we go up to claim our rewards, and we didn't damage the sack webbing, so all is good. So I try and aim for the head really, because obviously it has sack webbing points on its shoulders and underneath it, sort of chest area and stuff. So if I try and get the head, then I avoid all those bits. So Aloy delivering the knockout blow there. And then here's an Apex variant, and we were stealthily taking out the components on it, and then it just wandered up and clumsily just went into us. So, well, we're not doing stealth anymore then. So exercise plan B, leg it, get your frost arrows and try and aim for the head as well, but because there was another few components on it, and when you remove components it does it damage, I did try and go for the components as well, just to facilitate, you know, its health going down and beating this thing so we can get our drop. So again, using the arena. I have tried to tie Apex Frostclaws down before now, and they've just broken free, so either my strength of my rope caster is not good enough and I'm going to need a legendary one, or I'm doing it wrong, you know, or you can't tie them down. But I think you can tie them down. I remember tying them down, although you don't get Apex in Zero Dawn, but I do remember tying down Fireclaws and Frostclaws in that game. Bit of a sliding move. In my quest to look cool, or to make Aloy look cool. I'm failing miserably, but hey ho. I must learn melee more. That's one of the things I need to do. I've been doing some of the other bits and bobs. I got all the races done in the game, and I did the hunting, all of the hunting grounds quests. You know, got all of the top times and stuff. I did that last night. So I've got the races out the way, those out the way. I've done a few of the melee, pit melee things, but I need to do the last one, and I got stuck on the timing of one of the moves. R1, 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 pause. R1, hold, and then you can go in the rest of it. Except I never got past the first bit, so I don't understand the length of time to pause or whatever, so it's not, the game didn't really help me to understand the timing of it, so I'm going to have to go and learn that, and then I can put melee into my game and, you know, learn melee a lot more. I watched a YouTube video of somebody who did a really good breakdown of melee. I forgot his name now, but I'm going to have to recommend it. Is very good channel for Horizon Forbidden West, and a breakdown of melee. His video is called Why I Love Melee in Forbidden West. I think that's what it's called. It's a brilliant video. Really good YouTube channel. Really good. Thumbs up, big thumbs up from me. So anyway, back to this, and the Apex variant is feeling it now. I don't think it's feeling very well. It's looking a little frosty, but I'll get me coat. So, not long to go now, just trying to aim for the head and avoid the sack webbing. And then we find that we can run up and we can do one of these spear moves onto it, and then we can go concentration mode and hit that reticule and finish the fight. So the Apex variant down and the standard variant down, on both times we got sack webbing. And in my fights with the Fireclaws today, there wasn't one time when I destroyed the sack webbing, so I was really happy with that. You know, I didn't go into the fights with them and then accidentally destroy it, because that ticks me off when that happens. So we got all of the sack webbing that we needed. So Aloy did very well. I don't know why I've left that bit of footage on a bit too long, but there you go. Another victory picture, and then another Fireclaw, and another one that's going to give us our sack webbing, trying to get that component, that little cover on top of it. I'm missing there, but it just needed blowing on, so can get our sack web in there. And a few pictures to finish off. And I shall see you next time around, so you take care.